Okay, you know what? I'm gonna say it off rip. There needs to be music on that countdown.
Yeah, I think so. We're not trying to get flagged out here.
Nah, we're gonna get some like super exclusive crazy beat from like Rush the 5'9" or something. Yo, what's going on, everybody? My name is Bishop Brigante. This is my bro right here, Drect. This is organized culture. This is the first official one. I mean, we did one, but this is like the
Yeah,
official.
that
This
was
is
the pilot.
right. We were shopping it. We're shopping it around. We had a great discussion with a whole bunch of legends, and now we found our official home at Rap Grid. You know what I'm saying? So shout
I
out to
know.
everybody.
Look at that. That's crazy. Shout out to the owners of Rap Grid for giving us the bag. You
You know
heard
what
to
I'm
come through and
saying?
do this show.
Yo, that's what's up, man. And shout out everybody in the chat. They are already going off, and you know what I mean, things are being said already. So I mean, I'm down to jump right into it, my G, because at the end of the
Oh,
day, this weekend you was just out in Atlanta this weekend
yeah.
for the event, for the MC War.
Yep. Saigon versus Vado was the headliner for that one.
Crazy,
So
crazy on paper.
right. So hold on real quick. Let's say this. Every Wednesday at 6 p.m. we're doing this. If
Yes.
you're not tapped into us on Instagram, like you'll see it on the page, Twitter and Instagram, Bishop Brigante,
Yep.
direct, spelled just like that. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? Every single Wednesday at 6 p.m. We doing this forever. And honestly, we're gonna pop up with more shows on other days, but you can catch us here definitely every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Right?
Absolutely.
And also before we get into that whole big thing, we want to tell them why we doing this, first of all.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. So the reason why we're doing this is because the culture seems to need a heavy dose of realignment, in my
Right,
opinion. I feel
right,
like a lot of things are out of whack. I feel there's a lot of I feel like it's turned into a one big internet website of Jerry Springer meets battle rap. It's
right,
just gone completely left. And I think it's time that some Guardians of the Galaxy popped up. And you know what I'm saying? And we just want to organize everything again to be displayed in a proper way. You know what I'm saying? And that's
right.
what we're doing here. What's your how would you interpret it?
Look, man, I feel like I was one of the people battle rap blogging when nobody else in the culture was doing it.
This is a
Right?
fact.
I wasn't doing it to be popular. You know, I was doing it basically because I felt like it's something the culture needed. You know what I'm saying? We were all growing this. There's been multiple times in my career and in your career where the culture just needed things, and we love hip hop so much that we added to it.
Yep.
So I stepped away at a time where I was kind of sick and tired of it. You know what I'm saying? I felt like there's a million bloggers, and honestly, I was like, nobody needs to hear my voice like that. And then years of people walking up to me in the grocery store like, yo, bro, like we watch some of the other bloggers, but no one does it like you. And now I'd be like, whatever. Y'all just saying that because you seen me. You know what I mean? I'm sure you get that too. You know what I mean? And like after a while, I started looking at the content on some of these blogs. And I was just like, yo, what the hell are we talking about? We talking about everything but the battles. You know
It's
what I
crazy.
mean? And just from watching other programs, sports programs, hip hop programs online, like you see that certain people have journalistic integrity. So that's what we're doing. We're bringing journalistic integrity back to battle rap because this shit is all over the place. And shout out to a couple of the outlets in battle rap that actually get it popping and do have integrity. I just talked to my man France today. You know what I mean? Shout out to my boy Tony, bro. You know
Because
what I'm
they do
saying?
exist. They do exist.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
There are guys that are doing a great job and ladies that are doing a great job of making sure that the culture moves forward in a progressive way.
Right.
It's just that there's too many people that are pushing the culture in the wrong direction. And it's not to knock anybody, it's just to fucking do it properly. That's all.
Right. Facts. Facts. So here we are. You know what I'm saying? We holding it down. So back to the battle.
Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about it because we have a really special guest that's coming on tonight. So let's jump into it. MC War, MC War, Vado versus Saigon. Saigon, an incredible favorite of mine. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
on paper, I was really excited to see this come to fruition. I bought the pay-per-view, looking forward to it. My brother Swave Seva was on there, battling the dog, Big K. So there's a
That was a
few.
good one. That was fire.
There's a few. There's a few. Few matchups on there that I was excited for.
Marv
But
Chef Trez.
oh my God, exactly.
Yeah.
And anytime you get to see Marv One, on beat is just incredible, especially in a battle rap format. So I was really excited for this. I bought the pay-per-view. I didn't do anything I was supposed to do for the day, and I just zeroed in. You had the pleasure of being there. So what was the atmosphere for you when you got there, and what was it like? Because I know what battle rap events are.
Let's get it popping. I'm not going to lie. And yo, if you hear some yerps in the background, that's my man Penn. He over here right now. You know what I'm saying?
It's my brother for sure.
So look, we first get in the building. Mind you, we got there a little early. There's like 8 people in line outside. I'm like, son, maybe everybody else is inside. No, they didn't open the doors yet. Son, I know it's not only 8 people at this venue right now. We wait a little bit. A couple people show up. We go inside. I'm not going to lie. They had a stage in the middle, and they had like stadium seating going around. The venue was fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was like 20 people in about how many people that venue could fit, Penn? About 1,000? How much? You think so? Let's say 500. You know what I'm saying? I can't count. So about 500 people. And it was like, man, 20 people scattered in the different seats. And I'm like, yo, this is wild.
You immediately felt it was going to be just a complete flop.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know about the stream. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what type of job they did promoting the stream. But basically, like, yeah, So anyway, the event starts, you know what I mean? In the first couple battles, the crowd is looking shaky, baby. You know what I'm saying? And maybe at about like the 6th battle, I started noticing more and more people. So what was happening was this is the only battle I've seen this. The majority of people in there were coming through the VIP. So there wasn't a big general audience coming in, but there was the who's who in battle rap was coming in. Okay. So towards the end of the night, when you looked up, it was at least it was a decent amount of people in the stands. It looked like it should. Right. You know what I mean? So even with all the people in the middle of the ring for Vado and Saigon, like it filled up. You know what I mean? It was ill. Like Beanie Siegel was there. You know what I mean? So he performed. K Slay was there. Rod Digger was there. Her and DJ Holiday were doing the commentary.
Yo, I gotta say something right now.
What up?
Who did you find who I was looking for? Because I need to have a conversation with him. I need to know who went to the music shop and who rented that stupid microphone. Who rented that?
Oh, that's that. Yeah, you was texting me. What did you text me again about the dude?
I said, find that dude and drape him up, throw him against a wall or something. Who picked that stupid microphone?
Yo, I don't know. Unbelievable. I don't know what kind of microphone that was.
Bro, it looked like
I didn't get an up close look at it.
To a pack of cigarettes, bro. Like, what the hell was going on?
It looked like the LL Cool J "Mama Said Knock You Out" microphone.
Not even. It was that microphone was better.
Hold on, I gotta Google that joint.
Nobody knew how to use that microphone. It was horrible. I don't know how you go to a shop to rent sound. You go there and you're like, you know what? We're gonna have a rap battle. We need some microphones. Give me the worst microphone you could possibly give me. Give me the worst.
Like one of them H something H4N recorders or something. That's my nerdy audio shit. But you're right. I just looked. The LL Cool J joint was better. If they had it hanging from the ceiling, but the MTV battles did anyway. Yeah, you're right. The microphone was dirty.
Listen, I'm not giving them no leeway. I'm giving them no leeway, no wiggle room. That was the worst microphone ever used in rap battle history, period. Moving on.
Yeah, that's a hell of a statement. The worst microphone ever used in rap battle.
Bro, what? Okay, we're going to take 1 minute maximum to figure this out. Find me what Poison Pen's on the couch. I know he can help. Find me one event that had a worse microphone.
He said he don't want no smoke.
Oh yeah,
You
he
don't
was
want
the
no smoke with the audio engineer.
nah. But you know what? Like, listen, I love MC War. I love what they're doing. I'm not knocking them. You know what I mean? Even putting together an event like this,
Right.
especially bringing something so refreshing as battling on beats in the culture, bringing it back as well as the other league that does that as well. I'm drawing a blank. Help me out, Penn. The other league that does it where Cortez.
Oh yeah, Verbal Warzone.
Verbal Warzone. Yeah, they're amazing.
Yeah.
So I love that refreshing feeling coming back into the culture. Now,
hold on. My man Trudon said the Summer Madness 1 microphone was worse.
Summer Madness 1.
Yo, all right. So this is what I'll say. The MC War joint wasn't the worst microphone, and this is why. In the building, like the first 3 battles, I'm like, dog, like what the fuck? I can't hear nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking to myself from being on the end of streams before,
Right.
okay, the audience at home probably can hear it crispy. You know what I'm saying? But the monitors in here aren't well. But like 4th or 5th battle, the audio actually got better. You know what I'm saying?
But they worked well on the stream when the rapper knew how to use the shit. Like when you knew where to rap.
Yeah, that's true
it was
too.
good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's true too. You know, you can't be rapping like this because your shit gonna peak. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Rappers that is a good point. So shout out to the rappers who have actually rapped with a microphone before over a beat and know how to project, and the people with enough crowd control to be like, yo, can y'all hear me? Yo, before you go. You can't just pick up the mic and you know what I'm saying?
And it was also horrible that everybody was being taught how to use the mic during each round. Every round, they had to be reminded, yo, this is where you rap. This is where you rap. Rap in here. So that was aside from that and the constant in and out of the stream, which we all know isn't ever going to be perfect. It's tough to get it perfect, but that was my biggest.
Yo, my man said the Bobby Brown joints they have for Black Ice. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Well, and listen, at least y'all are finding some other bad mics because
my prerogative ones, yo. Oh shit. You know what I'm saying? But
the high top Bobby Brown ones.
Yeah, shout out Show Off, man, and Trudon. Y'all got us cracking up. But yo, so I want you guys at home to know that Bishop is my bro, but I feel like it's much needed for battle rap to have some intelligent debates going on. Because I hear a lot of
which I win all the time.
Nah, you think you win.
I definitely.
You know what I'm saying? You think you win because
you got smoked
to rap for a long time. I won.
You just got smoked on Clubhouse, bro. You got smoked.
Yo, you was arguing every single point. Anytime the room was like, yo, Drect got there. No, y'all don't know history. What are you talking about?
I mean, we were in a room full of mucktards, so I don't know what to say. But I definitely win.
I won, but we in a room full of mucktards. You see how he do me?
Hey, listen, I had a harder fight in that room because it was a bunch of I don't know nothing.
I don't even remember what the battle was. What was it?
It was about Nas and Jay-Z who won the war, the battle, and all that.
Nas.
We're not doing this right now. Because I'm not trying to slap dunk on your head top on the first episode. So let's move on to what the topic is.
I rock hoes, y'all rock fellas.
Oh my God. Is it Uchi Wally Wally or is it one
At least hot rock fellas?
Is it black girl lost or shorty owe you for ice? Well, come on, man. Come on.
Right. Anyway, Saigon, Vado. Well, first of all, before we even get into Saigon and Vado, should celebrities battle rap is the topic of this whole live, right? Bishop, should celebrities battle rap?
Should celebrities battle rap? I don't think so. Should established rappers rap? You would think so. I'm going, like, if we're talking about established rappers battle rapping, I'm with it. If we're talking about celebrities, like, I don't ever want to see Nicole Kidman battle. I don't ever want to see.
It was going to bring us to a point because
I know.
You going with no, I'm going with yes.
You're going with yes. Okay.
I'm going with yes.
Let's set it off then. Why do you say yes?
All right. Have you ever seen Drop the Mic?
Wait, yes. Are we talking about, this is the one that Method Man hosted, right?
Yes, yeah.
Are we talking about, what are we going to start with? Established rappers or celebrities? Which one do you want to start with? I'm going to
celebrities. That's the name. That's the name of the live.
Okay, so
celebrities. So should celebrities battle rap? I say yes, you say no.
No, I don't think celebrities
Why
should.
shouldn't they?
Because I feel that this culture now has so much history behind it that it almost becomes a mockery if you don't take it to where to the if you don't take it to the serious extent that you're supposed to, where it becomes authentic to you. Then I feel it becomes a mockery, and I'm not into the mockery shit when it comes to battle rap. I'm not into that.
Okay, so let me ask you this, right? So we 10 years ago, we were at a point where we were like, battle rap can't get much bigger than this, right? And if not for the influx of celebrities coming in, we wouldn't have as much exposure as we did now. Prime example, right? First of all, we're gonna talk about celebrities that actually rap before we talk about celebrities that don't rap, because that's a whole different thing, right?
Okay.
So, but I also want to say that Grind Time was rocking. Grind Time was one of the biggest things on YouTube. Celebrity rap battles came in and completely got more views than every fucking Grind Time rap battle doing Batman versus Joker and Hillary versus Trump and all this shit, right? We were sitting there like, yo, how does this shit have more views than the regular battle rappers? It's because you realize that the general public is infatuated with the art form, but they don't always have a gateway in. And I feel like if a weird celebrity battle can be your gateway into the real shit, why not? You know what I mean? But anyway,
but it is a thin line though, right? It's
right.
Even like my man Jason is saying in the chat, it's like, to what cost, right? Like, what are we sacrificing to get that exposure? You know what I'm saying? Like, we get that exposure, but at what cost? Then we got, some really corny stuff that's, that's just inhabiting a space.
But what is it? But what is the cost though?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you get that, you get a super element of corny, and then it just makes it feel weird.
But does that corniness fall on the culture, or does that fall on the person? Because here's a prime example. Cannabis made a mockery of himself when he battled Disaster. Were people like battle rap is corny or Cannabis is corny?
Well, that was a mixture because he was battling a legend, right? He was battling a guy that's considered to be the top of the top at the time. So does it make it and also we can't use Cannabis in that, because
Cannabis was the mockery, the notepad, the arm in the sling.
Okay, but the reason why he even got brought into that, which was because of me, by the way, that people seem to sweep under the rug.
No, tell that story. I need to hear that story.
I ran into Cannabis at the show, and I sat him down, and we literally had an audience backstage of people just staring at us, discussing. We sat down and we talked about invisible crowns. We talked about legacy. We talked about what it means to battle rap and tearing people down as opposed to building them up. And I literally, listen, everybody and their mama tried to get Cannabis booked to battle based off a second round knockout, based off his history of being a fucking ill-ass MC and just, getting crazy with it. And I literally sat in front of him for an hour and a half, and we sat there breaking this down. And I told him, like, yo, the culture needs you to represent in the right way, and I want to make it happen the right way. We had tons
but he's a celebrity also, right?
He wasn't supposed to battle Disaster. Let me start off with that. Cannabis was not supposed to battle Disaster.
But hold on. Cannabis, we're counting him as a celebrity, correct? Him being in it brought extra attention to battle rap, right?
You're playing with the word celebrity, though. Because
a celebrity. Okay. I didn't say it was A, B, C, D, E, F, or G.
I know, but I hate
celebrity.
The word celebrity takes away from the fact that the man is he's
famous though. He's a famous rapper. He's a celebrity rapper.
He's a celebrity. I tap out. He's a celebrity.
All right. See, look, I'm up 1-0 right now.
I'm giving it to you because when you say celebrity and battle rap, to me, that's that show that Method Man was hosting. When you say celebrity battle rap, it just doesn't feel like hip hop to me. It's like hip hop, like a rapper. I don't consider them celebrities in hip hop because that's one and one with the culture.
We're talking about nuance, though. We're talking about the way that people generalize and look at things. But if you actually go off the English dictionary, they are celebrities. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. And I can't stand that I have to tell you you're right, but you're right.
Yo, 1-0. Smoked them in the first round. But so here's my other point, right?
All right.
and I really want to hear you defend this, Bishop, right? Cannabis came back and battled disaster, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Jodie Sweetin. Do you know who Jodie Sweetin is?
No.
That's Stephanie from Full House. That's the middle child, right?
Don't tell me she battle rap
No,
cannabis.
no, she battle rapped. She battle rapped on Drop the Mic, right? 1 day prep with help from a battle rapper and had a better performance than Cassidy did.
Cassidy or cannabis?
I mean, my fault. Cannabis, not Cassidy.
And
Not Cassidy.
And Cassidy?
Nah. I'm not going that far. But she had a better performance. Hold on. What's the battle? Hold on. Now I gotta find the battle.
I can't even believe they're sharing this to me. But you know what? But they're getting the help, right? That's not.
She battled Mark McGrath. She fucking.
That's not real. Who wrote it? Who wrote it?
One of the battle rappers. It was Sharon or Chilla or one of them people. So from what I know on Drop the Mic, they hire battle rappers to help the celebrities, right? And they have that day to memorize 3 rounds or whatever.
Bro, there's never been a time that you watch that shit though, and we're like, yo, this is like, dog, we are pioneers of this.
Yeah.
So when we see that, are you one of the guys that goes, yo, this is amazing? Or are you like me?
No, if it's trash, I'm like, that was trash. But if somebody did good, because I don't think of it as like a rap battle. I think of it like I don't look at it like, oh, you guys are infiltrating battle rap and stealing our culture. You know what I'm saying? Like rhyming and battle rapping has existed long before the current iteration of the battle rap culture.
And it's dope that they always had battle rappers writing it. So
there
was a lot of authenticity to it. So
but what does that say that in 1 day's like honestly, tell me what that says that in 1 day's prep, Jodie Sweetin can deliver a performance with different flows and punchlines against Mark McGrath on NBC on live TV. You know what I'm saying? And the cannabis with 5 months to prepare. You know what I'm saying? He is a rapper.
Okay, so I gotta
do it against disaster.
Okay, so I gotta tell you,
Jodie Sweetin could beat cannabis. I'm dead serious.
Okay, you know what?
Probably couldn't write it, but she could beat cannabis. I'm lying.
So you're talking about performance?
Stephanie from Full House could fuck cannabis up in a rap battle in 2021. I'm lying, son.
I don't feel that it is my. I don't.
Yo, I'm gonna tag Jodie Sweetin when you see this on Instagram.
It doesn't fall within my moral compass to say those words.
See,
it doesn't.
But that's the problem, man. Are we looking at it at the facts in plain black and white?
Okay,
or are we talking about the hip hop moral compass of the rap and the?
I gotta tell you something. I gotta tell you a story about cannabis before I can answer this question.
All right.
And I'm gonna try my hardest to make it as fast as possible.
Right.
Here we go. I met cannabis. We had that conversation. He was lined up to battle somebody else. Would you like to know who?
Yeah.
Iron Solomon. I had set up the battle for cannabis to battle Iron Solomon. He thought Iron Solomon was great. Iron Solomon was ecstatic. It was a great time. It was gonna be incredible. However, the tide changed when cannabis and me had a very long conversation where he wanted to let me know a lot about the history of his career and stuff like that, and then had decided that he will only do the battle if we rent him a chalet up north somewhere very far in Canada.
A chalet? What the hell is a chalet?
A cabin where him and Iron Solomon.
Canadian word for cabin. Chalet, fancy ass word for no reason.
Listen, hey, let me live, bro. I ain't even been
French ass word.
Listen, so he wanted us to rent him. He wanted me to rent him a cabin with Iron Solomon for like 4 months, where they won't have any phones, they won't have anything, and they was gonna write the most epic battle rap together, right? Where they were gonna work with each other, and their families were supposed to not know where they was at, no communication with the outside world, because he strongly believed that if anybody knew he was going to battle rap, they would try to destroy it and stop it and destroy, and they were going to destroy it because he has a lot of things going on upstairs. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of paranoia too, right? So I'm like, I talked about it with Solomon because not only because I thought this was the craziest and funniest thing I had ever heard, but I wanted to know if he was down for it, and he was not down for it in any way, shape, or form.
So
Now,
let me ask you, because I want to stop you right there, because me and you might disagree on that. Talking about hip hop moral compass. Should people, if a celebrity's coming in, is it fucked up for them to write with the opponent?
absolutely, a celebrity.
A celebrity or a celebrity rapper, however you want to say it.
I'm not mad at it if it's a part of a production like Drop the Mic, then I understand. I get it.
So what about how Math does it? Is it okay if Math wrote with Nicky Jam or Method Man? Because it is produced.
I'm not mad at it because it's almost like a short film. So I'm not mad at that. And there's no misdirection there. It's not like a sleight of hand situation. It's very apparent. There's theme music behind it. It's well produced.
Well, here's I hate that we keep using Cannabis as the example because he's not the only one. But back to Cannabis. So like, yo, what I feel like how that battle came out, it made battle rappers look like they was incredible. You know what I'm saying? Which is good for our coach. All right, we know we better than y'all or whatever.
Right. So wait. So, you're going back to Cannabis though, but like that battle fell through, and I don't know what happened with him and Diz because I wasn't around for a year. I bounced for a year. So I don't know if his mind state got better, but one thing's for sure, two things for certain. When he pulled up in that battle, it was weird. He was not the guy that we all aspired to watch and wanted in battle rap.
The sling, yo, I mean, anybody could break their hand, but it just added to the. It was weird. But can I say this though? I actually love Cannabis. And if he was able to come back and battle again and do better, I would love to see that. But he didn't, and we talking about what happened. So this is what happened. You step into the limelight, you get fried. And he's been getting fried. How many years ago was that?
I have no idea.
10?
It feels like it.
8, 7, 6? It's a lifetime ago.
It feels like it.
So, but what I was saying about this is what happened to Cannabis, like it made me sad. I remember being like, damn, man. I remember Gaddis, who's a little younger than me, was there with me. And she's like, yo, she hadn't listened to as much Cannabis or like grew up on it like you or me probably did. Right. And I was explaining to her who Cannabis was and why it's like a treat to see him live. And she was looking at me like fuck out of here. Like after a round or two, you know what I mean? So my whole thing is like, in that scenario, honestly, as a fan, not even as someone behind the scenes,
it would have been better.
Fan, I wish Disaster just helped him write his raps and nobody knew. So it could all be this incredible show because also from the fallout of that, it made other celebrities not want to battle. I remember looking at Supernat and him being like, fuck out of here, son. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's I've literally talked, yo, Virus, you're right. People were literally crying.
Yeah, it was bad.
You know what I'm saying? People were like, yo, this has to be a setup. This is made to make battle rap look cool. It's some fucking industry.
Bro, it was one of those situations where it was so bad, but you couldn't look away. One of those. And it didn't help. It didn't help that Disaster was probably in what I would
best performance ever.
Exactly.
Right.
It's literally his best performance ever. And
so let me ask you this, right? Before we get to the Saigon and Vital thing, let's run through some names.
We got Saigon. He's in the studio now. Okay. So let's go through some names of what?
Let's go through some names of rappers and let's see if they could battle. And just keep in mind, man, this is our Instagram clip right here. I'm tagging all these fools.
Okay, you know so let's go through the list. You got a list?
Yeah, I'm going off the top. Right? Okay. Lloyd Banks.
Absolutely.
I don't know. Why? I don't know anymore. Everyone else from the industry that's came in battle has made me lose faith in Lloyd Banks.
What?
Now I feel like he is fighting against something. You know what I mean? Like I had faith in everybody to come back and do good.
He's just chill, bro. Listen, you can't take a dude, the punchline king, took all that time off, came out and dropped a classic, and we spoke about him battle rapping. He's ready to go.
Who spoke about him?
I had a conversation with him. Other people have had conversation with him. He's been procured.
I would like him to do good. I wish he would do good.
No, I
But
think
I just can't. Yo, it can't in 2021. Can you say the only way I get blue balls is if a bitch have blue lipstick? Can you actually say that in a 2021?
Cut it out. This is blasphemy.
Give me no. Give me a Lloyd Banks bar that you would want to hear right now.
I'm not. I want to hear him say anything. Yo, listen. I literally
because you don't got one.
I'm not gonna randomly pick a Lloyd Banks bar. I'm just saying, you pick a name, throw it at me. I'm saying I want to hear Lloyd Banks battle.
No, I want to hear Lloyd Banks battle, and I want Lloyd Banks to do good. But because of everybody that came before him and did bad, my confidence has gone down. I can't be putting my name on these niggas coming back in the game.
Okay, hold on. We gotta bring Saigon on because he's on a clock. And we want to bring him on the show to have a quick conversation. We're going to talk about this weekend. Welcome the Yard Father himself.
Saigon was good.
What's up, fellas?
Yo, how you doing, man?
I'm all right. I'm good, man. I'm great, man. God is amazing.
Shout out to Hip Hop My Way. You know
Shout out to Hip Hop My Way, man. The whole staff, Dave, Steve, everybody, man. Everybody who helped me make this thing thrive and successful.
Right. Yo, Saigon, real quick. I didn't meet you at the battle. It's good to meet you right now. I'm here with your man Penn right now. He's in the corner hiding. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shout out to Poison Penn, man. Yo, I love Penn, man. Penn was giving me pointers while I was on stage. Like,
yeah.
Don't do that. You can't do that. Fuck it up. Don't. Shout out to my brother. What's up, man? BK all day. I love you, Penn. Shout out to my boy.
No, I love you, boy.
But yeah, go ahead, Bishop. Kick it off.
Let's talk about it because what the conversation is tonight is we're talking about should established rappers or celebrities be battle rapping. My answer when I saw you and Vado on paper, I was like, yo, because you already know how I feel about the Yard Father. So I was all the way for Saigon. This guy over here, he's a super Dipset guy. Yeah. He's a Vado guy.
But if you know anything, not to cut you off, if you know anything about Vado comes from MH, right? Vado's down with most hate. They're battle rap group, like J Mills, even Mook used to run around. They used to run around Harlem, going to each other's blocks, battling. So he comes, and I knew this because I was, I've been in this game 20 years, so I knew I was going in there with a battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? Who just was able to transition into like doing mainstream or whatever or whatever it's called, like regular hip hop and shit.
Regular rap.
Yeah, regular rap. So I knew that. And like I said, this shit was on my bucket list. Honestly, I was inspired by Royce the 5'9". I was inspired by Joe Buttons because those guys did it. You know what I'm saying? Those guys had the balls. It takes balls to get in there. Those guys had the balls to do it. And I said, you know what? I've done everything I set out to do in hip hop. I transitioned over to doing tech and websites and apps and shit. But I was like, there's something I got to check off my list before I'm at it, before I'm all the way out of here. And I was doing a battle, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know and I went into it blindly. And I had fun, man. At the end of the day, I had fun. It was for the coach up, you know what I'm saying? All of this, I'm reading the internets and all this 3-0 bullshit. I know I won the first verse, but then after that, I was like,
yo, listen, I'm gonna say this, bro. One thing that I loved about your performance was how much fun you were having.
Oh, I had a blast, bro. I had a blast.
Me and you spoke earlier, and one thing that I love about the authenticity you maintain within your aura and your cipher is that you don't do nothing fake. You couldn't go up there and pretend like you didn't have love for Vado. So you turn all of that energy into just like, a good time.
I made it a good time. I was like, I was disappointed that I choked a couple times, but at the end of the day, it was like, you know what, man, let's just be up here and show other artists that, you know what I'm saying, like. I'm not I wouldn't go in there with no Tay-Rock or none of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Man. But for this, just to get it off my bucket list, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go in there with a guy who's reputable, a guy who I know. Vado's pen is fire. Like that. I didn't like I was going in there thinking, oh, this is a bum ass nigga. And a lot of people said, yo, Saigon didn't take it serious. I took this shit very serious. What happened was I was overwhelmed by the moment. The moment was overwhelming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I turned into a fish out of water, and it's like, and I'm not making excuses on why I made so many mistakes, but at the same token, it's like, you know what? If this was, I know if this was something I put my mind into doing, like I want to do this, I can do it. I know but just by that one experience right there, I know I said, okay, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buckle down. I'm gonna really, really take my time and become a battle rapper. I'm not saying I'll be the greatest, but I know I'll be able to compete with these guys. And that's all I want to. That's all I want to prove to myself.
Yo, Saigon, man, I want to see you do it again. And if I may, I want to break down some of the stuff in the battle because before you came on here, what me and Bishop were talking about was the mentality of a celebrity or an established rapper coming into battle rap, right?
Yeah.
I think in the battle, you were doing some things that you didn't have to do. Because when I think of classic Saigon, you know what I'm saying? I think of like the do-rag joint or the stocking cap.
Yeah. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I feel like if you came to the
Or
battle
come
like
again,
this,
it's funny.
you don't want to get popped with that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Like,
he used come again on me. You know what's funny? Vado might be the new gun bar king.
nah, I wouldn't say that.
That was a great piece of strategy, though.
Got it. Yo, Vado hit me with every bar was a gun bar. What are you talking about?
Yo, why didn't y'all do an acapella round? I thought that would have worked to y'all
because
favor.
you know what? This was another thing I didn't kind of like about the way they said it. They was like, yo, we're kind of making a song at the same time. So I was confusing. I'm like, so they're like,
that was on MC War, not y'all.
Yeah, MC War. Yeah, MC War was like, yo, we're making the song at the same time. So that's why they kept cut like 16. I'm like, that's hard to battle when they go 16 bars. And you know what I'm saying? But they
I
was
felt like all of
beat.
y'all rounds were short. Yeah.
Yeah, so they want the round short because they're like, we're gonna put the song out and then do all this extra hoopla around it. And I was like, I don't want. I mean, it was cool, but I was like, I just want the experience. You know what I'm saying? And
yo, bro, I feel like you got to battle again, man. Because like, yo,
let
me give you an example. On Cold World, the Thug Latin joint.
Yeah.
Battle rap needs some creative lyricism like that. And I felt you came in and thought you had to do something else. We wanted to hear you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what? When I felt good in the first verse, and then when I ain't gonna lie, it's just that when what happened was I tried to 4 days out, I tried to switch up my material and say, you know what? I got some hotter shit, and I shouldn't have did. I should have stuck to because I had rather got through all my shit and that way instead of just being up there forgetting my rounds because I'm like, damn, nah, I don't want to go out like this. It's like you in a fight with a nigga and a nigga fall. Like you automatically go beat the nigga's ass and then he slip and fall. You're like, oh, this is too easy.
Yo, so being completely new to battle rap, was there anything specifically that surprised you or kind of threw you off a little bit that caused that moment for you to be, caused
it wasn't a moment. It was. I'm gonna give you an example. Like when I'm in the studio recording songs and shit or working, I don't like people in there unless you're the producer or the A&R or you need to be there. I don't like the extra heads around. And one of the reasons I don't do that is because I could be in a booth and while I'm recording, I'm looking at people's faces to get their reaction to what I'm saying. So I'm recording some shit, and to me, it could be fire. If I'm looking at your face, you could just be sitting there not even paying attention. But if your face don't give me the reaction I'm looking for, I'll scrap the whole song. You know what I'm saying? And be like, this must not be it. So when I'm up there and I'm saying certain shit, and the niggas is just looking at me like with a still face, that made me be like, oh shit, like they're not fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? So afterwards, I talked to Iron Solomon. He's like, bro, that happens to me every time. He's like, be times I'm thinking I'm getting killed, and because of the crowd reaction, and then I go watch and I'm like, oh, I was airing this dude out. So I'm looking at the crowd reaction and it's affecting me. So I'm like, oh shit. And one thing about that beat, the beat don't stop, bro. When you're acapella, it's easy to bounce back from a glitch,
right?
Because the beat now you gotta pause, catch the beat. You know what I mean? I just told Catch like start it from the top. Fuck it, start from the top. You know
so you think it's easier because I was of the mindset that you can hide behind the beat.
Nah, it's easier with the beat. I mean, it's harder with the beat. No, I guess they both has their pros and cons, but I think without the beat, if you do glitch, if you do like have you could flip, it's easier to get out of that. Because my dumb ass told K Slade start the beat from the top. And
He's
niggas was like,
listen, director's being like hella chill right now, but he was talking greasy on the phone.
But this was my thing.
Because we perform.
Go ahead, but this was my thing, right?
Yeah.
I felt like the mindset coming into the battle, right? I feel like battle rappers should help usher in established artists. And I don't know like who you were talking to or what your mindset was, but I feel like had shit, fuck it. If it was me, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you would have got in there and had a different mindset coming into the battle, right? Because I feel like the battle. That's why I say I want to see you again, because I feel like you can go 300% and kill something in a way that it didn't really go on the MC
I
War.
definitely 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you spar with anybody, Sai, or like?
Nah, I didn't spar with nobody.
That you got to do that.
Yeah, I didn't spar with nobody. I didn't rehearse on a live stage. I should have went and rehearsed. It was a lot of things I should have done. But you gotta understand, this wasn't like nothing. I was like, okay, I'm trying to establish myself in the battle world.
Right.
Don't get it fucked up. I wanted to do well, but I didn't want to come and say, I want to prove that I'm a new battle rapper and I want this guy next and that guy next. Like, I don't have time for that shit. Like, I'm doing way too much shit in life to be think about even rap, period, almost. Like, even with music, my own shit. Like, I don't have time for that anymore. So I'm not. This shit takes a lot out of you. I could tell. Like, this is a real sport. You know what I'm saying?
But
so I don't want to disrespect the culture and come in and be like, yo, I'm gonna come in and go half-ass. And that's not, like I said, I wanted to come show. I respect what these guys built. You know what I'm saying? It was just something on my bucket list. It was something I want to get off my chest.
I respect that.
And I did it. You know what I mean?
And I think you did incredible. And on the playback, it was like stuff you couldn't hear because of the stream. I will
say that the stream, your performance was way crispier on the stream than I had originally in the building.
Yeah, it felt way better when I watched it back. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I didn't fumble as bad. I didn't do as bad as I thought I did because I couldn't hear myself inside the building at all. Really, that shit was. I'm like, do y'all have earplugs? They're like, nah. The mic looked like a walkie-talkie. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like that shit was all. It was a bunch. Yeah.
Worst microphone ever used in the history of battle rap.
Yo, that shit was worst. Yo, the shit looked like a fucking walkie-talkie. So I'm like, oh man, this is different. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, but Saigon, let me say this though, right? I do feel like I appreciate your honesty after the battle and being human about it. But I do feel like the competitive spirit in me wants you just like fuck out of here. I won. It is what it is.
No, because I don't. You know what? I'm not gonna bullshit. I don't think I lost that bad, but I definitely don't think I won. You know what I'm saying? I definitely don't think I won, but I don't think I got washed. You know what I'm saying?
So how do you feel about Cassidy when he does that? You know what I'm saying? Do you feel like it plays into the entertainment?
A whole bitch. He's a whole bitch. See, this is the thing. Me and Vado are friends. When it comes to Cassidy, he's a whole fucking sucker, bro. He's a bitch, man. Like, I don't want to talk about that fucking clown. You know what I'm saying? Because he tried, me and this guy's on the phone like every fucking, before I come down here, yo, my nigga, we just did a song together, like we cool. And there's a one thing to go on the internet and say, yo, I think son got, like everybody else, yeah, I think Sai might have took the L. You know what I mean? Keep going. He gonna get on there and try to clown me. So I said, all right, son, we gonna now you're gonna see the other Saigon. Now there ain't no battle. See, Vado could go in there and do that because we spoke about that. I said, yo, you know what? Anybody else couldn't even been in my face like that, honestly. You know what I'm saying? I would have been like, back the fuck up, you know. But it's Vado. And that's why I said Vado surprised me with his aggressive approach because he's such a smooth, laid-back cat. That's why when you said I wouldn't sleep on Lloyd Banks in there, because even though Lloyd Banks is kind of like silent and laid back, it's different when you go in there. You know what I'm saying? I didn't expect Vado to come out and
hold on. That's the win.
Hell yeah!
So basically, I was telling him earlier.
I got a co-sign from a celebrity rapper. The whole time he said he wants to see Lloyd Banks too. Don't sleep on Banks.
No, but so here's my whole thing. I feel like Fabulous, Lloyd Banks. There's a couple other rappers.
But I'm gonna say that I guarantee you this though. They're not gonna go in there and nail it on their first shot. You know what I'm saying? That's what
I don't think so.
I don't think they're gonna go in there and nail it on their first shot because. That's like you put a nigga in a race car driver for the first time and nigga goes and wins the race. Like that, this is some shit you gotta get better at. You know what I'm saying? Like I could tell that already. Like you even look at You look at Cassidy for now. I'm not talking about that faggot. Ooh, pardon me. I ain't even going to say that word. I'm
It's
sorry.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we
I know, but
respect
you got
everybody's preference.
when this corporate shit is dead, somebody fucking turn that into a thing. You know what I mean? But we don't mean it like in a homophobe. This is slang that we use for punk. You know what I mean? But anyway, like yeah, man, like but even that punk, he got better as he kept doing it. You know what I'm saying? He had to go in there and figure it out. He didn't get in his first go round, and because he still had that industry mentality in him, like he's making a song or making a record. It's totally different thing with battling. You know what I'm saying? It's totally different thing.
I felt that when you guys were coming in to battle on beats, that it would just be the approach would be like a diss record, and then you would move accordingly to that and just perform the
That's
record.
what it kind of was like. That's kind of why they want. That's what it kind of was like, because they want to put out the audio on like Spotify and all that shit.
Right.
So if they put out the audio of like what we recorded in the studio, I know I have way better material than he did. That's a fact.
Yeah, if you're gonna do something risky like this, it has to be set up and produced 100%.
Yeah, it was no disrespect to MC War, but I'm mad that we were the guinea pigs for this shit. You know what I'm saying? I would rather them have them other people do it and we see it works and then we do it. You know what I'm saying? We kind of were like the guinea pigs up there.
Okay, so wait, Saigon, before you get out of here, because I know you're super busy, but is it completely off the table?
Yeah, it's off the table.
Come on, man.
I have fun.
Yo, bro, I'm gonna hit you up once a week and send you lines from your old songs, like, yo, this one,
you know what?
Listen,
everybody that's watching this video, if you stumbled on this video, write in the comments if you'd love to see Saigon back in the battle rap ring.
Yeah, I had a great time. I had a great time. I tipped my hat off to young Vado came ready. He had them drape him in his coat like James Brown and shit. They threw the jacket on him. He threw the money in the air. He was prepared. He was prepared. You know, he was way more prepared than I was. And that shows. Even his projection was clearer than mine.
Yo, he caught you. Like, he caught you dancing and then threw the money. So you was dancing.
But I was dancing to my song.
You know I know, but you was dancing on the Vado money.
I was dancing to my shit.
Word.
Yo, Saigon, let me ask you one last question.
So I felt like I was getting paid for what I came up with.
Yo, one last question before you get out of here, right?
Yeah.
You can pick one industry rapper or celebrity to come into battle rap and do the best possible. Who would you think that person would be?
Who I think would do the best?
Yeah, who would do the best?
That's a good question. Right now, geez, because rap is different. Like these guys, probably J. Cole.
Ooh, I never heard that answer before.
Wow.
Probably J. Cole. He's that
I've
good.
Never heard that answer before.
He's that good. He's that good though. I think J. Cole would do great.
Oh, that's a great answer. My answer would be Jadakiss.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I don't know. You know why I don't know? Because that's a hard one. Jada, you know, he's gonna have bars for years. Like that's a given. But I don't know. Is a beat or no beat? That's another thing.
No beat, regular.
No beat.
You know what I'm saying?
I think Jadakiss will do well in that. I think he'll do well. He'll definitely do well. I want to see Drake do it because he's so close to the culture and he tries to tease like he's ready to jump in the ring.
He almost did.
Yeah, I want to see him.
Yeah, we was there. We was there when he was about to battle Mook.
I had to remember when I had to line up the whole stage.
Yeah,
he literally said to me the night before, he goes, Bishop, you think I should get this guy?
Yeah, I want to, because he be teasing it like he's ready. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy? He probably would have won too because Mook he tried to catch Mook slipping. Yeah. Then Mook went back to the room and wrote all night.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was like, Drake might have been ready for a month.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. See,
Drake is definitely strategic.
But see, if Mook could write, that goes to show you how seasoned these guys are. If you could write the night before and go,
he was writing on the spot.
Yo, it would have changed his life though. I would have been writing on the spot. That's a life-changing action.
Yeah. That's how do you remember all that shit that quick? Like that's
bro, Mook is a machine, bro. He literally went backstage and started writing. As soon as they said, yo, let's do this, he went backstage and started writing. Yeah. And was ready to go.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah, yo.
But yeah, that wasn't all of that. I'm the reason why it looked like it did, because I was having a great time. I didn't
Nothing
go in
wrong with
there
that.
I didn't go in there aggressive Saigon saying, yo, fuck this, I'm about to be out here and flex my money. Like, he was more aggressive than I was, which is like,
Yeah.
you, who in 1,000
I didn't
years
expect that.
I didn't expect it either. But you know what? I asked my fellas before we went, I said, yo, how do we approach this? And they're like, just go have fun, man. I'm like, do we go out? Do I play bully ball or do I just go have fun? They're like, just go have fun, brother. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. You know what I mean?
I
Yo,
want to see
Sai,
another one, man. But
Sai, I
because of the
appreciate.
fact you did it.
Yo, we appreciate you being here, but shout out where people can download the Hip Hop My Way app, and
Yeah. You know what? Because it's so new, that's another thing. I was working with developers. There's still a couple bugs going on, so that we getting out kinks and shit. It's such a new app. And I actually launched it on the night of the battle. The Apple Store made it go live. I was fucking with the Apple Store for like I need to make the third. I need to make the third. So that's another thing that had my mind somewhere else. Like, damn, am I gonna make the third or not for the shit to be live? So it was live, but it was like live with mad bugs in it. So I'm like, let me double back and do it right. You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to rush it. Yeah, my girl's calling me, man.
okay, yo, thank you.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you.
Peace and love, fellas.
Salute, salute.
All right, y'all.
Yo, so
I already know what you're gonna say. Say it.
I'm up, and it's stuck.
Yo, it's hard. It's because Saigon is so like genuine about what happened.
Yeah, and that's what happens when you have super authentic, a super authentic jacket. He's been a favorite of mine for a very, very, very long time. I actually got a huge role in a TV show because he was a favorite of mine. It's a long story, but Saigon, I was the one in Canada bumping Saigon when nobody else even knew what the hell Saigon was. So I'm a big fan. Let's go with more. And I thought that he did a lot better when you watch the playback. But Vado,
it's easy to hate on somebody.
Vado did Vado, and that's why everybody loved it.
Vado rapped exactly like he raps on mixtapes.
Exactly, and that's why he won.
But is that enough?
Well, it was that night.
Fair. That's fair.
I'm gonna throw another rapper hat in the name.
I was gonna go back to this. So.
Another rapper name in the hat.
A rapper hat in the name.
Crazy. You ready?
Yeah.
Conway the Machine.
Yeah, well, he was already now.
He was battle rapping when he was younger.
Yeah, but he wasn't. I don't think he was as good of a rapper as he is now. And see, here's my biggest thing. He has the bars to do it, but does he have the poise and crowd control to do it? Right? Because that's what we just talked about with Saigon. You know what I'm saying? Is that in the moment wasn't what he expected. You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't really controlling the crowd, and he wasn't really poised.
That's where he loses me, because I don't understand how that part was the reason that was responsible for the slip ups, because it's a performance, and that's the number one thing. Well, I mean, for me, when I think about hip hop, performance and making music, performance is my number one part of.
I think.
How does it change?
How many? If you're a rapper like Saigon, who's probably been loved by a specific fan base his whole life, he doesn't go to shows and his bars aren't met with blank stares or boos.
Right.
That can happen at a rap battle. And even if it's one person, sometimes you hear that person louder than everybody else in the building, and it throws you off. Me and you have been through that as youngsters from doing local battle tournaments and all this shit.
Right.
But a lot of these guys came directly into the music industry and got it popping. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But when you look at battle tested, you know what I mean? I feel like you have to be battle tested on certain levels to come in and do good. Now, Conway, I don't know. Like it's just like, you know what? Fine. I'll give you this. I would want to see Conway versus Lloyd Banks.
Incredible.
That's the battle I would want to see.
Incredible.
Because I feel the same way about them.
Lloyd Banks versus Conway the Machine is the battle for 2022 that I want to see. I'm putting it in the air.
Lloyd Banks versus Conway, that'd be fire.
Like a blunt of that good.
I'll go with Conway. I think Conway would win that. Honestly, I think Conway might wash Lloyd Banks.
Wow. I can't say that, but I definitely know Conway would be the favorite going in because of how active he is and how much time he spends on radio shows just destroying everything in a battle rap format, the way he raps, like them punches, like he just goes. So, but Lloyd Banks though is Lloyd Banks and he's the PLK. That's a fight. I can't pick him.
And I don't want to make it sound like I'm hating on Lloyd Banks, but
You let that,
it's hard.
It's
It's hard with some of these guys.
I'm not even happy that you picked the guy that I brought up. How you pick the guy that I brought up? You can't pick my guy.
Yeah, I can. Thank you for one. Yo, when he said I got the lamb in my name like CD, crazy. He say that if he says that in a battle right now, over. Crowd goes crazy. Bing.
Conway has a lot. Yeah.
Bing, bing.
Straight like that.
You know what I'm saying? You know who else I think could do it is Sci-Hi.
Oh my God, 100%.
I think Sci-Hi would be somebody that would surprise people.
Yeah.
I don't think people would think you
I'm not sure if I don't think I'd be surprised.
That's because you know hip hop. You know hip hop on a different level. When we see Funk Flex freestyles and shit like that, we look for different things.
Right.
To show us what can translate to the battle rap world.
Who are your speaking of that, who are your top guys from the Funk Master Flex? Top 3. Period.
Sci-Hi. I thought Sci-Hi's freestyle was incredible. I thought Black Thought had some incredible joints. And you know who Slick had really, really good. I think he did it twice. Really, really good joints was Arsenal. Absolutely. I think Arsenal murdered them Funk Flex freestyles.
My top guys are My Son. I thought his first one was the game changer. I thought Loaded Lux went.
Yeah, I had a lot of people say Lux.
Bananas.
Lux is up there too.
Black Thought and yeah.
How you gonna say 3 and then try to go for 4? And
I stopped. I keep it real.
No, but I think Corey Guns was good, but he's a cheat code.
Yeah, he's a cheat code. I don't consider Corey Guns.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't. At this point, as far as the celebrities go, bro, like I don't know. I feel like it's a toss up.
So when I did Risk and Rewards, and Loaded Lux said he wants to battle Nas or Black Thought, out of those 2 people that he picked that he wants to battle, who do you think gives Loaded Lux the biggest fight of his life?
I don't think either of them does.
I think Black Thought has the most chance to throw him around the room.
Black Thought raps incredibly well, but I don't even know what to think about him coming into like our format. You know what I'm saying? And Nas, like, I just don't think he would mentally even be at a point when you invest in ring, it's over for battle raps.
Well, okay, so
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but think about it like this. Okay, let's put them on beat now.
Well, Black Thought
throws him around the
room.
I
feel like Black Thought, Most Def. I feel like Method Man. These dudes are masters of rhythm and timing and flow.
Yes, I agree.
If you want to do something impeccable on a beat, like they could come in and do MC War or Verbal War Zone
and go nuts.
That would be disgusting. Like that.
I don't know
the type of people you need to see in that format.
Put some money into those guys.
And you know who else? Cool G Rap.
Oh my God.
Those are the ones. Those are the ones who are meant for a format like this.
Listen, I showed my girl Black Thought's freestyle on Funk Flex, and literally, I never even seen her react to a battle to a freestyle the way she did. She was mind blown. Black Thought can tap into the mainstream, the seasoned hip hop occupant. He can touch every spot on this planet and blow your mind, and it'll be enough where you're like, you catch it. It's not hard to catch, but even when he goes super intricate and like detailed on some like, wordplay shit, it's still incredible, bro. I think Black Thought coming into the space, coming into the space on beats would be nuts. If MC War is watching or Verbal Warzone is watching, empty the bank. Get Lloyd Banks versus.
You're gonna have to empty the bank 4 times.
Get Lloyd Banks versus Conway.
That would
and get Black Thought versus Loaded Lux.
Listen. So are these battles now our intellectual property?
Yes, we're throwing the event.
If somebody doesn't allow us to curate these, you know what I'm saying? And I'll throw Poison Pen in there too.
Yep, he's hosting.
Me, you, and Poison Pen don't curate these battles. We're suing for stealing of our intellectual property, yo.
It has been.
It's up right now.
It's up.
But yeah, to wrap things up, Jodie Sweetin, book her in the cannabis rematch.
This is blasphemy.
We're gonna put money up. We're gonna see what it do. Stephanie from Full House got bars.
One more thing. Yeah. Name another TV show, one of those family shows, where one of the inhabitants of this show does well in a rap battle.
But it has to be a family show.
Yeah, one of them old shows, like Jack Tripper versus Tony Danza.
Hell no, bro. I'm trying to think of somebody I saw.
Stephanie Tanner.
Who was the girl on Drop the Mic that battled Rob Gronkowski?
Bro, you know those battles. I don't know those battles, bro.
Yeah, I watch everything, son. And anything is Gina Rodriguez. Was she from Ugly Betty or something like that? Yo, I remember seeing that battle and being like, yo, she could be on Queen of the Ring. She was all right.
You know what? You have crossed all boundaries today with all of blasphemous shit.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you what it is, though.
You're organizing the culture, and you are throwing you've literally kicked over the Jenga tower, and you're talking about the most reckless stuff ever. You really
I can talk about this. You want to know why?
Why?
Because I feel like I've been one of them people from day one organizing the culture, right? I feel like, just like I told Saigon, I feel like if you get with me, the battle's gonna come out right.
Same.
If Stephanie from Full House calls me and like, yo, I want to battle Tori Doe, she gonna come in there and shock the world. You heard?
You're crazy.
Because I'm Coach Carter of the battle rap shit. Now I don't know if you train her or something, it might be all over the place. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I don't know. You might need DJ.
I get busy.
You probably do good with DJ.
You from Roseanne?
No, from Full House.
Oh. Wow. I went to Roseanne.
Bob Saget probably be fired. He be saying reckless stuff anyway.
Yeah, he's a wild boy.
Mad reckless.
He's wild boy.
Mad reckless. But yo, every Wednesday, 6 p.m., Organized Culture, Drect Bishop Brigante. We out here organizing the culture and we having conversations you're not going to see nowhere else. And leave a comment in the comment section. Let us know if you think that celebrities should be battle rapping or established rappers should be battle rapping. I don't think these celebrity, family show people should be battle rapping and being considered battle rap. And it being, I feel like it's a show. You know, they shouldn't. But if one does fire, it's going to change everything. But they have to come into our format. No, everything will change. Stop it. This is not how we grow. We grow with authenticity. Everything. Drake is a family show actor. Wow. And we all want to see him battle Mook. We want to see Wheelchair Jimmy versus Murder Mook. Think about that. You want to see Wheelchair Jimmy from Degrassi versus Murder Mook. Degrassi. Yo, I went on the record and said that I think Drake beats Murder Mook. I think he would have that night because he would have caught Mook slipping with mad raps. But I think that Drake has the ability to beat him. I'm not saying he's going to beat him if they ever battle. I'm just saying he has ability. He has way more than he has a 50% chance to beat Murder Mook in a battle if they battle. I've been in war with him. I know what he does. So that's why I say that. Every bar he said on back to back could have been used in a real rap battle. 100%. I'll give you that. But yo, organized culture.
That's
Every
what-
Wednesday, 6 p.m. We are going to be uploading these clips throughout the week. You know what I'm saying? Bishop is going to be dropping shit on his personal channel.
Yep.
I'm going to be dropping shit on my personal channel. It's up right now. Meet us here every Wednesday, 6 p.m. And these videos will also be chopped up and dropped on the Rap Grid channel between now and next week. Let's get it.
All right, one.